do YouTube. It's what TJDaKid. Another video. We got a Jubilee video, man. It's a different video. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all used to my sports vids and all that, bro. But you know, I gotta switch up the tempo sometimes, bro. So we got 5 dads, 1 fate. We gotta guess the fate, bro.
I'm a dad.
I think I only won one of these one time, bro.
I am a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I am a.
Not a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
It's out of these two motherfuckers, bro.
First thing I want to do is look at the bags under everybody's eyes.
He got a whole,
Okay.
he got an hump belly, bro.
Maybe we're just all tired.
Yeah. Are these everybody's only kids, or do people have more?
Only. We have more kids.
I have a lot, so this is one of 6.
This is
I have
my only
6
dad.
total.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oldest?
No, he's the second oldest.
Second oldest.
How old did you say you were again?
Bro look like
I'm
Chucky.
33.
33.
The 2 older are
Bro look like Chucky,
from my husband's
bro.
first marriage.
Okay.
So
Huh?
3.
33.
The 2 older are from my husband's
Okay,
first
so
marriage.
how do you have a kid and then decide to be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So we have also a 14-year-old.
For me, I was like 6 kids. That's a lot to be a step parent. So I think that was one of the things that I wasn't too sure about. You know, someone wanting to be.
that's
a
what you're
stepdad
not
for
sure
6
about, bro.
kids.
Stepdad.
That's the only thing, bro.
He's not the stepdad. He's
I got a
the
few
stepdad.
questions.
Truly.
I've got one other. I've got a son. He was just born. He's a month old. Dante, and then her.
Oh,
I have
white
2.
Dante?
This is my oldest, and then my daughter. She's 7 years old. So those are the only 2 that I have right now. I do want at least 3 more. You know, I want to have.
At least?
Keep going.
We're all gonna have families here.
He wanna
Let's
ride
go
in
for
that
it.
I'm a single dad, so I have to find how to have them.
They
I
all
got
gonna
one
be
more.
short as shit.
Same thing. He's 7, and he's the last one. 2 is enough.
3 months in, I feel like I'm done too.
I want a football team, basically.
That's right.
I'm curious, like, what's the most shocking thing or maybe most difficult thing about fatherhood? Because that's something maybe we can all can relate to.
I think for me is I didn't feel like a dad.
Who
It
y'all
was more like a
feeling,
school
Chad?
project. Like, oh, I just gotta make sure it's all right.
I feel like, bro, he's a dad.
First,
bro.
I thought it was him because like he was kind of tossing the kid
Bro,
around.
look how he like holding the baby head though. That's kind of throwing
like,
me
oh,
off,
Jesus, it's
bro.
gotta be
Like,
like
why
an
is he
uncle
caressing
type
that baby
figure.
head
The
like
part
that?
that's probably comes the hardest is the growing up part. It seems kind
It's
of cheesy,
these-
but really,
not them
like
two.
every day
These
she
two,
does
bro.
something new. There was one weekend that we had a nice little weekend, me and my wife, and she was with my parents. And she came back that
He ain't
weekend
talking
knowing a
about
few
that.
more
There
words,
you go,
and I was
bro.
upset that I missed that. Like just those little moments that you miss. And like, I don't ever want you to take her again. You can't. No. I don't want her learning anything else at your house.
Baby, bro.
It's okay. What's wrong?
I think the hardest thing for me was learning how not fragile like kids are, because like
that's so
you always hear about
Kids
like,
are
all the
fragile,
fun
though.
stuff that you get to do with kids
But
and play with
kids
them
is
and stuff.
bad, bro.
Nobody ever talks about how when you hurt them, how it's gonna affect you. Like the first time you drop them, you're playing a little too rough, but you're tough, right? Yeah.
First time.
I'm always so concerned about this little girl. I'm like, dude, like everybody, I'm always making sure they're washing their hands, like making sure they're like, oh, you didn't pet any dogs, did you? Oh, I can't.
I was having second thoughts on Elijah too, only because he was younger than him.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Elijah's also suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to.
I
piggyback
you
on
look
that
like
too,
bro, brother. You do not look like bro,
the-
dad.
Not just emotional toll, but like the physical toll. Like
They don't even
you're
look
not
like
just
they the same
physically
species.
there for
Not the
your
species,
child,
but like the same
you're emotionally
race,
there
bro.
for them all the time. They become a mini.
They like two different
This is my
tints
mini
of
me,
skin
essentially,
tone.
right?
No,
like
it's
everything,
not,
my
bro.
values
Y'all
and
don't look-
everything
y'all don't look
becomes
nothing
him,
alike,
right?
bro.
It looked like they were.
And bro look like Chucky. Like he throwing
uncle,
me off. I'm
nephew,
finna punch him, bro.
because they were like playing around a lot and.
Oh, also, that Nathan and Aiden were wearing matching necklaces. Everything is both harder and easier than I expected it to be. So it's like a lot of like the mechanics of like, I have 3 under 3. So like putting them into the car is like,
I don't see how you pop a
difficult.
kid in this turn.
But then everyone's like, oh, how are you like doing bedtimes and stuff? And it's like
I think they gotta get them two out of there, bro.
He was just carrying
Who's
the baby,
Kevin?
kind of like sitting down instead of just putting it to the side.
I voted for Nathan because I just didn't get that dad energy from him, from somebody who would have had their kids so young and gone through all the things that dads do go through for the first time.
Trey A. Young. No, bro. He's
Surprise.
actually a dad, bro. Look at him. He finna be short just like him.
Because I thought it was gonna be Elijah, but they all voted for us because Austin's son voted for us.
Hey, just sit this
For
one
those of
out,
you who were
bro.
at the birth of your child, or for those
Well,
of
the
you who were
kids be
part of the
pissing me
pregnancy,
off, bro. Just sit this
what was
one
that
out, bro.
experience like for you?
For her, because first kid, you take all those classes and things. We did like hypnosis classes to help mom get through it. And when the day happened, none of it happened the way that we trained for it. It didn't happen that way. And I was getting yelled at and she was screaming. I was just trying to be nice and quiet and just whatever you need. And she was like, I need you to go away. I'm like, okay.
Anybody faint?
No fainting.
I got close. I didn't realize it till they were focused on her. I'm so focused on her, and every doctor in the room was looking at me, and I'm like, hey, like game time. And they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And then I sat down and realized, like, oh no, I'm not.
You have to play it off for her.
Yeah, because if I'm going, like, it's her time to shine.
Yeah.
I gotta sit back and
I'm locked
be
in on my
a
answer to that.
supportive dad. And,
So I wasn't there for pregnancies because I was step parent and foster, but I will say when I was in the process
so this
of
your
like
foster
dating step
kid.
parent and foster, but I will say when
Oh,
I
so you don't have a kid?
was in the process of like dating a
He's
guy,
not a dad. He just admitted.
step parent and foster, but
Step parent and foster. He's not a dad.
I will say when I was in the process of like dating a guy with kids, I Google searched like gay stepdad, like looking for books.
Oh,
Do not, do not do that.
I was frontline. Shout out my girlfriend. She was pushing, and it didn't seem like she was. So all the doctors were like, "Good push, good push," and I was like,
yeah,
"Really?"
that's the thing. Is like everybody always talks about
what?
the yelling noise. Like you see it in the movies, but the reality is when they're pushing, it's more like
Yeah. I was like, "Are you doing anything? Good job, though, baby."
During the pregnancy stage, so I was 19, so I was a sophomore in college, and that was probably the most difficult part because I was in a fraternity too, and they were all going out, and everybody was doing their thing, and I was so left out.
Is that your dad?
Yes, that's my dad. His name is Nathan. I kind of had some beef with Dominic because he was all asking me questions like,
It's
"Are you
Mr.
sure
Dominic,
he's your
bro.
dad?"
Have
I was
some
like,
respect,
yes, I'm
bro.
sure he's my dad.
You know your dad's name.
Yeah,
That's a
and
good
he's
start.
27 years old.
His relationship with Aiden seems more of one of two brothers. You can just kind of see in the way they interact,
They
the way they
do
look
look
at
like
each
little
other.
brothers.
Tell them,
like
why do we even
brothers.
come here? You don't even know why fully.
Yeah, you need to pay taxes and stuff.
What's your earliest memory of your dad? Earliest thing you remember?
I remember, like him, trying to make me laugh, but that wouldn't really work with me.
The kids piss me off.
something was off about him. He just wasn't really communicating with his daughter.
Give us your best dad joke.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not funny.
That was pretty funny.
Well, you know when a joke becomes a dad joke, right? When it becomes apparent.
But ain't none of them fathers, bro.
Okay, that was a good one. All right.
How about you? What's your favorite
They
memory?
all a little fishy, bro.
So I was with my mom a lot, that basically the whole entire week. I was able to
Father, father, father. These three sons,
see my new
bro.
baby sister, and I finally saw
These
her.
two look like brothers and brothers.
Let me
He
show
just said it's stepfather
What's
and
that time?
foster kids.
Think you can find out who's the fake daddy?
What's it?
Oh, no, we didn't like that.
Just seemed to me like
Nick?
Aiden answered like that was really his dad. So that made me question my whole thing. And then at the last minute when we go up to vote, I'm like, I don't think it's Nathan anymore. So that's why I wrote down Nikki.
If
I
everyone
don't know they
feels
supposed to be on a Disney
confident that you've
TV
already
show,
caught
bro.
the
Nah,
ball,
spin the block
you
one
can
more
end the
time, bro.
game
One of these
now,
two gotta go,
but if the
bro.
majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
So continue playing.
It weirds me out when everybody, well, everybody knew it, but like everybody would say they want to continue the game when they just eliminated somebody. Like it makes no sense, bro.
You have voted the mole out.
No, bro, they
and you
lost.
win.
They
If
lost.
the lights turn red, the liar's still in the square, and
They
you
lost. The fraud is one of
3,
these two, bro.
2.
I'm locked. Lock me in.
Let's go.
Like, bro, he just. I'm confused.
On the count of 3, if the mole can step
So it gotta
forward
be
and
them two, bro.
reveal
He already smiling and shit. bro.
himself along with his partner in crime. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it was kind of, bro. I told you it was these three. I still like, I don't know, bro, with this one, bro. He just said stepfather, and, you know what I'm saying, foster kids or whatever, bro.
I messed up.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna let me down from the beginning. I was like, I was trying so hard, but I knew like a
was my fault, the whole thing.
27-year-old,
They got
the
two
27-year-old,
different,
he's
like-
just gonna let me down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We practiced for
They got two
way
different,
longer
like,
than I admit,
tones,
so
bro.
we had a lot of fun.
How are you guys related? Are you related?
Or yeah.
Yeah, we're brothers.
Oh,
brothers.
okay, got
You
it.
put him in the hot seat, but he withstood your hot seat.
You almost got me at taxes, though.
I had my intuition from the beginning, and guess dad brain's a thing.
Fuck Jubilee, bro. Subscribe to the channel, bro.